How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with a video on Better Call Saul Season 1, the prequel show to Breaking Bad. And I'm just gonna get the rating out of the way. This season was an 8 out of 10, or excuse me, an 8.5 out of 10. It was great. It's a bit of a slow burner, but because of the slow burn, it makes it better. While it can be a little slow sometimes, those moments like episode 1, episode 9, and episode 10 make it better, make it even better. So, yeah, I'm gonna give that the rating. If you want to stay, why don't you come on by? It's crazy because I had like the craziest tinnitus before recording this. It was literally just like a whole flashbang, but it lasted for 10, 15, 40 seconds. Honestly, it was crazy. If I sound disorientated, that's why. Better Call Saul, though, is a prequel show to Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul came out 2015 and ended in 2022, like a month ago. While Breaking Bad came out 2008, not 2018, and ended 2013. Better Call Saul actually is longer, but I guess because it's a slow burn, that it would make sense. It's also a different type of show. It's a criminal court drama or something. I couldn't even tell you honestly. It's weird. Season one, I watched it. I took a break from Breaking Bad and El Camino. I paused it. I was like, oh, let me take like a couple weeks, a month break from it because I was zooming on with those seasons, like actually crazy. So I didn't take a break. I didn't want to burn myself out. And man, that break was needed because holy that this season was fire. Like Episode one, you get to meet James McGill, Slippin' Jimmy, Saul Goodman, and you see all that happening, and then you get to meet Tuco at the end of that, and then you're going through like episode 2 through 8, and everything's going good, everything's going fine. Well, not good for him, but everything's going. And then you get episode 9 with Mike. With that episode was fire. Let me tell you, like, I'm surprised that that talk between him and the two other guys isn't a meme. But the pimento sandwich is a meme, so I can see that. But that whole episode was fire. You get to see Nacho again. Sick. Episode 10 was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch because I already watched it before. That was one of the episodes that my friend who introduced me to Breaking Bad also introduced me to the show. He used that episode because it was a really, really good one. And I watched it again, watching it through the season. And while it didn't hit as much watching it again, that doesn't mean that it wasn't a good one. That episode is a standout for the season. It was amazing. And the fact that it's just called Marco, shoot, man, it hits different. But since it's a prequel, you get to see all the stuff that Breaking Bad didn't show because, it wasn't thinking of showing it since it was just normal run, right? So seeing all this stuff that came prior and that will come afterwards is fire. It's like how certain things, you have the first product, right? You have the first product where you have the main timeline, and then you have the second product, the sequel that comes before and after. So before the events of the first one, and then after the events of the first one. Like stuff like that is sick, honestly. So seeing this here, it's like, oh, this is dope. This is fire. But character wise, the characters are fire. The characters are dope. You have Mr. James McGill, the best character so far. You have Mike Ehrmantraut. He's dope as always. You have Kim, who I actually like a lot. And you have the comparisons like, oh, Kim versus Skylar or stuff like that. And Skylar, I feel like she gets a lot of flack because she was just against Walt at a certain point. But you got to remember that she's the mother of his kids, so she has the right to feel like that. Granted, the cheating was a little weird, but I guess that was her way of feeling like having power in a relationship because Walt's a drug dealer. But sure, like Skylar, the cheating stuff aside, I feel like she gets a lot of hate, especially to the point where her her actor, there you go, her actor's getting threatened. Like, come on, there's no need for that. It's a fictional show. That's it. Like, come on. I do like Kip more. That's all to say that I do like her more, and not because Skylar's a bad character, but because I just like Kim and uh Jimmy's relationship. There you go, Jimmy, not James. Jimmy. I like their relationship. It's cool. It doesn't seem like they're dating, but they're really flirty. So it could happen at any moment. But it's it's a more organic and natural relationship compared to Skylar and Waltz, where at first they were married and they were a happy couple, but then it just devolved into Walt is a villain, like a whole villain. So at least with this one, it's nicer to watch without the undertones of like this isn't okay. But you have again Nacho, who's really cool, a really cool character that they introduced. It's the fact that he's calm and collected, but also threatening at the same time. He takes Tuco and he dials it down with still the same like implication, and that's fire. Speaking of Tuco though, he's also here. That was fire. I can't wait to meet some of the other characters in the Salamanca family or family. I'm excited for that. But you have Howard, you have Chuck, those characters. Chuck is kind of a sleazeball. I won't say why, like it explicitly, but he's kind of a sleazeball for episode 10. Howard, I kind of like him more because of episode 10 as well, and because of the memes of the One Piece is real. Like I, oh my gosh, bro, those memes are terrible. Somehow they found a way to implement Breaking Bad and One Piece together, and that's something I never thought would happen ever. But yep, all that stuff going on. The characters are great. The characters are genuinely great. The the story, fire. I'm loving it so far. With just him trying to be a good, upstanding lawyer, him trying to do the right thing, remembering that Chuck wants him to do the right thing, but then finding out that he was jealous of him because he took the easy way out instead of all the hard work that Chuck did. So now he's just like, oh, okay, cool. I guess I won't do that anymore. I'll do what I want, not what he wants anymore. You have just Jimmy going through that struggle of slipping Jimmy or James McGill. Like, what will he do? Or will he be neither? Or will he become Saul Goodman? Which I'm excited to see, honestly. Saul Goodman, Jimmy McGill, or slipping Jimmy and then James McGill. It's the fact that there's different sides to him, considering the fact that in Breaking Bad he was just Saul Goodman to us. That like that is crazy to me, right? This side character that had important roles in the story in Breaking Bad has his own show that spans 6 seasons. Like, how do you expand that much on Saul Goodman? That's fire. I hope it's good because so far season one has been good. But Saul Goodman, bro, how do you think of a show for Saul Goodman? Like for some time he was a gag character, then he became really important because he was helping what's his dude's name? Walt. But how? How do you manage Vince Gilligan? You're crazy. But the fact that you can do that in and of itself is amazing. So I really like it. I really like it. But story aside, music, the intro, I like it more than Breaking Bad's intro. Better Call Saul's intro to me is iconic. Like it's because of the memes, honestly. It's because of the memes and other stuff like that. But I can't skip the intro, like legit. I watch it on Netflix because that's where the show is. I can't skip it. I legit can't skip it because I don't have the heart to. It's too good. I just it's in my head every time I mention the intro. I can hum it, I can sing it. It's there. It's powerful. But that aside, overall the show was great. Like the negatives would just be like it's a slow burn, like I said in the intro. But that is just the way of storytelling. That's more of a nitpick than it is a downside because some people prefer slow burns, some people don't. It just depends on how you like watching your shows. Slow burns, there is a thing as being way too slow, like where some things just don't even happen. And stuff does happen in Better Call Saul. Like each episode, something does happen. It's a little slower because, it's a different type of show from Breaking Bad. Like me, I like to visualize it as since this isn't Walt where he's dying and he's 50, he's not in a rush to get things done. I like to look at it like that, Jimmy's just living his life. So I like to see it that way, but that that's just me personally. But overall, again, the show's an 8.5. Or not show, this season's an 8.5. That's why I'm gonna praise it. So, you know, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. I had to re-record this because I deleted the original one by accident. So hopefully I did a good job. I don't remember what the original one had, but I just given my thoughts on it. But thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, I see you all here, or back here again with season 2 of Better Call Saul. Peace.